Hello, dear friends. We're so glad you've joined us today for our Sum It Up series. My name is Pastor John, and I have the pleasure of sharing one of these miracles that John wrote about with you today. And I hope you can get a little bit excited about seeing Jesus in a fresh new light, especially the way John intended it. So we're dealing with miracle number 3, and it is about Jesus as he heals the lame man in chapter 5 of the book of John. I hope and pray that you will be able to see some things here you hadn't seen before, because I have, and I'm so excited to share a few of those. From chapter 5, it says, "Afterward, Jesus returned to Jerusalem for one of the Jewish holidays. Inside the city, near the sheep gate, was the Pool of Bethesda." That word Bethesda means the local infirmary, a place of health care. So that's very important to understand in this story. And this pool had 5 covered porches. Crowds of sick people, blind, lame, or paralyzed, lay on the porches. That's where they got their daily food, their daily care, where there could be hopes of getting healing also. When Jesus saw this lame man who had been lame or sick, it says in the English, New Living English, he'd been sick for 38 years, all his life. And the life expectancy in those days was barely 30. And here he was, a grown man, 38 years, with this lameness, with withered limbs, it says over in the Old King James. Jesus saw him. Don't miss that. Jesus saw him and knew he was sick. He knew this guy. I'm sure he had a plan, ultimate plan, for this miracle to be a special blessing to the people, to this guy. And we notice he didn't do any more miracles on this place where this lame man was lame. He scooted out, kind of secretly, quietly. Mostly because he didn't want the people to get overexcited and try to make him king right then and there. And also because it was the Sabbath. So you're not even supposed to be doing that. And the people, after the man was healed, fussed at him for carrying his mat on Sabbath. And so it's an interesting story of pros and cons with the people and with this lame man. So he said, "Would you like to be well?" Well, who wouldn't? Goodness, 38 years living like that day after day, hoping to get healed, didn't get it. And we'll talk about some of that and how we are lame too. We need Jesus to see, to know, and to ask us the question. Do you want help? Do you want to be healed? Now, in this whole series, we emphasize that Jesus is the healer, the God of the impossible. And John wants us to see that. 7 times he uses a miracle to emphasize Jesus being capable, possible, being able to do anything that needs to be done. And I'm not going to go into each of the miracles, but every one of them show a divine attribute of Jesus. And that's why 7. There are 7 miracles, there are 7 proofs, there are 7 insights that John gives, there's 7 revelations of the Lord. So when you study them very carefully, you see what John's trying to do, to make you understand Jesus is the divine Messiah, the Christ, the Son of God, who has come to heal the lame. This guy had many problems. We talked about him, but he felt maybe that God was late, or God was unfair, or God didn't care, or he was too far gone, God didn't want to help him out. We can be in that same frame of mind if we're not careful. And this is the challenge of this devotional today. Are you lame spiritually? Are you lame physically in one way or another? Have you called on God? Did God not answer you? Has he asked you, would you like to be well? Well, of course we would. But let us understand the divine power of the Lord to choose the miracles that will bring him the most honor, the glory. Sometimes he says yes, sometimes he says no, other times he says, hang on, wait a while, I've got a plan here. So I want you to be challenged today to say, Lord, I'm struggling with something. I feel lame, I feel handicapped, I feel helpless, but I'm going to turn it over to you because I know you have the power to do something about it. Help me not to doubt you. Give me more faith. Help me hang in there until you do what will bring the most glory to you. May God bless you. I hope you'll read this book of John with a whole new plan and purpose for your life. Have a wonderful day.